Hello everybody, so this is my tutorial on how to make an account on Scratch and how to code on Scratch. So the first thing that you need to do is search up Scratch in Google. And now when you've searched it up, the first website that comes up is Scratch Imagine Program Share, and you need to click on this. Now when you're in here, the screen will look a bit like this. What you need to do is, if you have an account, you click sign in and you put your username and your password here. But if you don't have an account, then you click join Scratch. Here you can create a username and a password for your account. So I'm going to use Toys and books are fun, but you can use any username that you like. And then you'll create a password. This can be anything that you like, as long as you remember to write it down so you don't forget it. Then you click Next. What country do you live in? Select the country that you are living in right now. When were you born? And you have to choose your gender. What's your email? Now you put in your email. And you click Create your account. Now it says, Welcome to Scratch! Toys and books are fun. You are now logged in. Now, if you want to share and comment, you have to click the link on the email that they sent to your email so that you can become a real Scratcher. So you click on Get Started. So now you have your own Scratch account. Isn't that awesome? So the first thing that you need to do to create your first Scratch project is click on the My Stuff folder. Now you click on that. Now to create a new project, you click on the plus new project button. And now it's loading the new project for you. Now this is the first screen that you'll always see when you create a new project. The cute little scratch here, which is a sprite, and all of the blocks, as well as everything, like you can choose a sprite here, clicking on the Choose a Sprite button. Now all of these sprites are at your expense for using at all of your projects and anything that you might want to do. For example, I can use Gobo. He's so cute. I can drag him around the stage and code him. Now I can choose another sprite, like maybe the chick. The chick is so cute. Maybe a new one. Choose a sprite. Let's see which one. Maybe the cute little doggy here. If we look, he also has costumes. The first costume is him like this, and then him like this. The reason that he has two costumes is because you can later learn how to make it look like he's walking, but we won't get into that right now. This one makes him look like he's confused. It's so funny. Anyway, we're going to click back onto code. There's also some other options. Choose a sprite will take you to the same place that it took you before. But if you click on this paintbrush, you can create your own sprites. That's kind of cool, yeah? So this one is to select your sprites. This is to paint them. You can paint all sorts of different things for your own projects. Now look here. It's right here, and it's in the paint. This is because you can actually code everything here that's here. Here is the fill. If you click on the color, you can change colors into gradients, which look like, and if you click on the thing that you've drawn or any of the shapes on your drawing board, it'll change the color. This one here is called line, and it's used to draw straight lines. This is very useful for drawing the ground or something that you want to make sure it looks perfect. This is the rectangle or square. If you pull on this, it'll make a square or a rectangle for you. Now, if you look at these dots around it, you might wonder what they do. Well, if you pull it, you can make it taller or shorter and wider too. Cool, yeah? And you can also use this rotation to turn it. That's cool. Now, if you click on this does something very cool to the different ones. If you see, it selected all of the different corners of the shape. You can move these corners around to create a new shape, or you can pull from the middle to make it even completely different. As well, you can select these corners and make them curved or pointy. It depends on what you want to make. Creativity is the limit. Now if you look, whenever we pull this, it also changes here. And if you click on this, back, it takes it behind all of the other shapes. Forward, we'll take it in front of one and behind the other. And backward, we'll send it right back where it was. The eraser is for erasing those little mistakes, but can also be used for making cool shapes. You can see, now here it's transparent and you can see Gobo. As well, you can make all sorts of different things to make it look cooler in your projects. You can see the trick. You can also use it if you make mistakes in the drawing. Like for example, if you didn't want this little loop anymore, it just disappears like magic. Now here, you can use the different colors for your writing. For example, if you wanted to make it black, or if you wanted to make it blue. Doesn't really matter. It's your choice. If you click here, you can change the different way that it's written. I'm going to choose marker. And when you click on anywhere you like, you can write toys and books are fun. Oh, now you can make it bigger. You can change the color here too. Like you can make it red, for example, if you like. You can make it bigger and you can pull it around. These are especially helpful when you want to write on your different things. And you can see it's right here. Let's click on the code again. Let's say you don't want this sprite anymore because you don't need the code, or you just don't want it because you thought you didn't need it anymore in your project. Not a problem. Select the sprite that you want to delete, and you click on this little trash can with the X on it. This will delete your sprite. Now, if you look here, we also have, if you want to delete, for example, this sprite too, you can just click the X. It works with all of them. Now, we can want to delete this one, but if you want to delete this one, but we're going to keep the dog because he's the cutest one. And as well, you want to create backdrops. Backdrops are what's behind the sprites. Now this is just like choosing sprites. If you click choose a backdrop, it'll bring you all of the different backdrops that there are. There are so many. For example, you can choose a school. The dog is going to school. He's confused. No, he's not. Dogs can't go to school. As well, you can have many different backdrops. Just like how you can have many different sprites. Like maybe the dog goes to space. He's quite confused here too. Now if you click on the little mini space here, you can see in backdrops, which is just like costumes, all of the different backdrops that you have. Cool, right? And here you can click, it's just the same as here. Here you can click paint. Paint works the same here. You just can draw the squares, you can write, you can do whatever you like, and just the same you can delete the ones that you don't want. As well, here you can upload backdrops. Now, if you save a backdrop from Google, for example, and you click the upload, you can upload that backdrop into your coding project. So now we're going to take this dog to school and we're going to teach him some things of how to code. So let's see how we're going to code this cute little blue doggy that we have here. Now the first rule for coding is the first rule for all technology really, which is 3 S's. Save, save, save. Now the save button is right here in this corner. To make sure that your work is never deleted, always click the save button. It will load and your project is saved. Of course, we don't have much yet, but it's still really, really good. So the first thing that you'll always need for any project is the when green flag clicked block. Now, if you click onto a block, you can drag it out onto the coding page or whatever you want to call it. So here is where you can begin your coding adventure. If you click on motion, this is how you can move the sprites. For example, move 10 steps. Let's see what this does. Oh, the dog moves 10 steps. How interesting. Now if we attach this to the when green flag clicked is block, remember, whenever you want to attach it, you'll see a little shadow of the block there. So you can attach the block to the when green flag clicked block. So whenever you click the green flag, the cute little doggy moves 10 steps. Now, let's say we want to make him turn. The turn block just turns him a bit every time. So if we attach this to our when green flagged block stack, whenever you click this, he turns around and he moves. Now let's say you want him to go back to the way that he was. This is very, very easy. First thing that you have to do to make him point the right way is click on direction. Direction is right here. His direction is a negative 150. If you click here, this is the easiest way to do it. You can pull him all the way around. Now, if you look here, 90 degrees is when he's exactly pointing to the way that you want him to. But sometimes you might make him look the other way, but that's another story, not for right now. As well, you can write out 90 degrees and click enter. This way, he'll also turn 90 degrees, but if you prefer to use this, that's completely fine. Now, he's facing the right way. But how can we make him do that every time in the code? That's very simple. Point in direction 90. What a handy block. But you can also make him point in any direction when the green flag is clicked. If we put this at the very top, he'll point in this direction. But we don't want that to happen to the poor dog, so we'll make him point in direction 90. Now, why did I put it at the very top? Because if we put it at the very bottom, he'll just look the same. He won't turn the 15 degrees. But if you put it at the very top, he'll turn just a bit more because he's turned a bit after he's pointed in the 90 degrees direction. So what if we don't want him just to turn a bit the same amount? So, this is what we do. What we do is we do this. We click on control. Now in control, you can make him forever turn around, or you can make him turn around a specific number of times. So do you want to make him turn around forever? I sure do. So we can turn him around forever to see what that does. Oh, look! The dog is spinning around. Now, if you want him to spin around here, you can just drag him wherever you like so that he can spin around in a circle. If you want to make the circle bigger, just make this number bigger. We can make it like 30. Whoa! His circle just got a whole lot bigger. And when you click the stop button, he stops. And when you click the go button, he goes again. Wow, he's pretty fast. The go is the green flag button, and the stop is the stop button. Now remember the SSS rule, save, save, save. We save this so that our code doesn't get deleted. Now, if you want to know a special trick that'll make this even cooler, I'm about to show you. If you click on looks, and you see here, you can switch costumes or next costume. It'll make him look like this. It looks like he's running. You want him to turn a little slower, don't you? He's turning way too fast, right? Don't worry, we can do that too. If you click on control, you have a wait block. But if you make him wait 1 second the whole time, he'll start to go very slowly, and we don't want that. So, if he's going very slowly, if you want him to go very, very, very slowly, then that's okay. But if you want him to go faster, just a bit, then that's easy too. If you write 0.1, he'll go at a slower speed. So now you can change the speed that he goes. If you want 0.2, he'll go slower because he waits longer. But if you write 0 again, he'll go fast, 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 fast again. Now there's one other thing, the last thing that I wanted to show you. And the last thing is this, change color effect by 25. This is in the looks menu, the purple block. If you click the change color effect by 25 inside of this really cool forever loop, whoa, he starts changing colors like crazy. This is so cool. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe and give us a like. Click that notification bell to know when I upload my next video of tutorials for how to code, or really all of our videos are extremely cool. Anyway, toys and books are fun! Don't forget to check out our next coding episode.